Welcome to the dystopian army builder known as Despot's game. Out now on Steam for 15 bucks. As always, full disclosure, they sent me a copy. Let's hop in here. I am attackslug and show you what this game is all about. New game. So from the beginning. Now I've played about an hour. I have unlocked easy. So I have normal, easy. I have not beaten the game yet. So there's hard, there's Hunger Games, there's all kinds of different variables to have a game start with. You also have this deal here, which is classic. I've unlocked medieval, but this is kind of your starting classes that have different bits of business with their sword, bow and arrow, and a shield. So let's start here. This is a auto battler where you build your army, and it is procedurally made. It is a roguelike type situation. And so we're going to hop in here into the first room and show you what I mean by just that bit of business. So, upon entering the room, you can tell how many enemies are in there to fight, but you can't tell much more than that. So basically, you hit fight, and your army fights who is in this room. Now, you can tell how big they're going to be, but besides that, not much other info besides the numbers of enemies. Now, food, up here in the top where it says 36, food is important because your army here has to have food. So if you thought, oh, I'm just going to buy a bunch of the cheapest units and have a huge, Zerg rush, not really, because they have to get fed. So larger army, more food. So I'm going to stock up here a little bit with some hamburgers and then head to the next room. Now, if I hit tab, I get the map. Right now, it's a very small map, and we are on level 1, so of course, it's going to be a very small map as such. But if you run out of food, you can sacrifice your units in this thing right here and make them into 5 food from a human. So, let us continue here with our fight. I can hit fast forward, so it's faster, and obviously, eventually, your individual units will die, right? So he just died. And here we are at the shop, level 1. I can buy more humans for 2 of the currency, which is up here in the blue. So 23 of my tokens is my currency. Now, that is used for a lot of things. Number 1, in the shop. Number 2, food. Number 3, mutations also cost that currency. And personally, one of the first ones that I get is thick skin. So your newbies who don't have any weapons will have extra armor on that. That costs 5. So I usually always get that one first. Right, but we also right now, as the standard mode here, have the mutation of frugality. So half the time, if somebody dies, I get back their sword, their whatever they had on them, I get it back. So that's important when you're, alright, I don't want to spend money here on this sword, I can just buy a guy and give him the sword. Now you can arrange where your little individuals go. So obviously, tanks on the front line, archers on the back line, kind of organize yourself that way. But we have 16 here, so we're just going to buy another guy, give him another sword, have 2 sword guys on the front line here, and then we can buy 1 more and give that guy a boxing glove. But again, keep in mind, you also must feed your army. So don't spend too much if you're almost starving, and then you won't have any food for your army. Now, I can also re-roll here, which is paying those tokens to restock the shop, which is also, if you have a lot of tokens and you want to pick more stuff, important. Let's upgrade the shop. So, better stuff next time. Now, let's head down and fight one bigger enemy. How is this going to go? I'm on fire. I'm on fire. And it's not, you can go on them, look at their health. It's not going great. It's not going great, because we're going to end up with some corpses here. There's 1 corpse. There's 2 corpses. This went all the way wrong. And all the way bad. We have now lost the game. Oh no, I'm sorry. I survived. Last man standing achievement. And that was real rotten. So that was indeed a boss fight. I was not paying enough attention. So there is a map here, and the skull denotes the boss fight. I could have avoided that and gained more army before I got in there, but I was talking and not looking at my screen. That's on me. So again, we have more than one run here in this video, because right now I'm gonna die. So here it is. This is not gonna save me. Just shredded to bits. Cooldown on that main menu. So let's try hitting a new game here. And let's put it on medieval. So we get a charmed ring, a lance, and a tower shield. Let's start that over and try to not screw up this time. So obviously map here is important. That arrow on the thing here means that I get an upgrade if I head up there and, you know, beat those enemies and get that upgrade here. So it's one enemy. Let's just fight him. Just that little dude, exterminate. And now, random sparks. Each time an active ability is used, a random opponent takes 50 damage. So yes, all the perks I can get here. All of them. So again, let's look for... We don't need food yet, so we're going to head up and see how that pans out. We need more warriors here to fight the good fight against the army of Despot. So, there we go. Okay, so... we got 28 here. Let's get 1, 2, 3 guys. Let's upgrade the shop. Let's get this sword on you. Let's get this ring on you. Let's get a football on you. And then kind of organize our individuals like that. So we'll leave our mages here with the rings in the back doing their thing as mages. And then our frontline warriors doing that. You can hold the button here to kind of auto-place them. But personally, I like getting into it and really just kind of organizing it myself. Now, again, paying attention, the boss is the room up. We're not going up. We're going down. So we need a much bigger army to get to the boss. But again, each room you traverse, you're using up food. You're using up your resources. Now, there is, certain rooms have a warp. So we'll get into that here in a second. And that was fast. All right, so yes, we'll get some food here. You'll see in the corner of the room that'll have a thing that you can just, I think, hold the Alt key and then warp. Despot was here. And so there we go with that. And all right, we have 15 to spend. Let's get another guy here. What is this? We have the Cart Full of Secrets. Negative 10 on, I think, their speed. Let's give him... No, we can't afford that. Okay, what is this? Yoga pants. I mean, look, I haven't bought it yet, so why not spend 12 on that? I have no idea what it does. Perhaps some frontline ninja business. I do not know. So get up there, do that. Now, there are other things to take into consideration here in terms of what is happening. And we'll get into that here. So I can get my health here by holding Alt and say, all right, these guys not doing great. You can get a class that heals. Also, up at the top here, you'll see your different classes. Newbies, tanks, fencers, tricksters, fighters, throwers, and mages. And the more you have of an individual class with a variety of weapons, the more bonuses you get to give you new abilities. So if I had 2, 3, 4, 5 throwers, you get the bomb ability. So it is important to deck out your army with a variety of tools that are in the same class. So it does take a bit to get used to on that. But we now gotta head back up here and get more food, to not run out of food, and I'm out of money. So that does not help me at all. Again, I got pretty far my first few games, and now we're just kind of not doing the best. So, of course, I get on video and things go all the way rotten. So let's fight this thing again. And again, it is random, so not the same boss as the last time. But I beat him much easier this time, and we head down a floor. And once you head down a floor, there are randomized events in between the floor. So this one is a chest. It is a mimic, obviously, or not. Shoot first, think later, or let Kira open the chest. And Kira has the ring on and full health. But no, we're going to shoot first, think later. Unfortunately, you damaged some of that treasure and only got 10 tokens. It's fine, whatever. Okay, now, we can get the fridge, and that's important, but that's 15. We have 26, so let's get another guy in here, and let's give another... What class is that? Alright, I don't have one of those yet, so we already have a ring. Let's get a different sword in here, so let us get Excalibur, the legendary Excalibur. Get him in here. And we got 16 left. So let's just grab, like... No, let's just re-roll here. And then, alright, that's 9 with the Nano Lance. So let's get a Puny Human here and give him the Nano Lance. And again, Frontline Warriors doing Frontline business as such. So Matt says going up gives us a new perk. But also, we're out of food pretty shortly here. But also, we have to fight. And there are a variety of enemies to fight with. But that's going pretty good. That's going pretty good. So that was pretty cool. We can get what? We can get either... If we have a class that summons tentacles, we can have them have a ranged attack. We have a 20% chance to use an active ability ignoring its cooldown, and we have Egghead's attacks deal more splash. I don't have any Eggheads, so I'm going to grab this one here in the middle and do that. Again, you can re-roll and have that, but first and foremost, we need food, man. The army needs to eat. No food means no war, so let's win this battle in this death game. So, food shot. Give me the, yes, sweet rolls. Fill it up. There we go. And we'll do a burger in there too. So 44 on our food. And we're gonna head up and see what the deal is in here. That's a lot of little guys in there. So we're gonna fight and hopefully be able to unlock a shop here and order some more guys. You can see I've had guys dying, and I have a shield, a sword, and a lance. So 1, 2, 3. And we'll do 1, 2, 3. So that half chance of getting back your gear is a really good perk to have when you're just starting out and are not good at this game. Really good to have. So that leaves me 21. I have 9 soldiers here, and I do want to have more of a back line here with archers. So we got 2 ring guys and an archer now with 10 left, and I'm going to spend that 10 on a shop upgrade. And yeah, I want that, the first aid kit. So again, right now I'm broke, but you can see also here, right, if I hold down the Alt key, now the Tab key, these little arrows here on the edge of this thing means that if I got to this room here, I can warp back to where I was. Like that. So the warp is good to have if you've already been here and don't want to have the food get spent to walk back to where you previously were. So it is hold Tab and click on the thing, and then you only go just 1 to 1, and it's fine. Meanwhile, we have to fight. Please don't die. Okay, now 15. I can finally get a healer in the party and put him up here to heal guys as they are doing things and stuff. And I could get 6, 7, 8 on a blaster, but yeah, we're gonna do that because I'm good on food at the moment. So 1 human gets 1 unit. So if you have a lot of humans, that's a lot of units of food. Let's put him right here and give him this blaster, and then be good with that. And we're going up. So up, up, and away with my army of 11 now. So every room now is gonna be 11 food less in my stockpile. Here we go. Yeah. Messing them up good. Despot, your days are numbered. Alright, so up is a question mark, and the left is a usual deal. I'm gonna go up, because I want to see what that is. Mysteriously, the big hole in the ground. Now, I've seen this once before, and it was, give us 5 of your warriors, and let us eat those warriors, and like, get a perk. So, I currently don't have 5 newbies. What? 5 pink, soft, gentle, defenseless. It wants 5 newbies. So let's go looking. I'm not doing it now because I don't have them. Up is a boss. Let's go down and hope for some food in the next room here. Otherwise, we're gonna have a problem. Yeah, alright, we have the food back here, so that should be fine. Hopefully. Hopefully. It's, you know, a work in progress here. Alright, in the shop, we have 4 food in our store stockpile, and we have 22 of the money. Let's just, let's see. If I get 1 guy, and I give that 1 guy, look, I want to buy this, but I have to get food, so I can't buy this, unfortunately. So we're gonna need one guy and give him this thing here. And it should be fine. So you go with these guys here. We have 14 money. And now we fight this very easily, handily, simply, and then buy up the food. Plenty of food for a big old army. We're good now on the groceries. Which means I can now hold tab and head, well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, yeah, it's kind of the same. We'll warp, but it's kind of the same. Whatever. Heading up. I don't have the 5 newbies. I could have used that money to get them, but I needed food for the thing here. So we're searching, And I have no tokens left, so let's go fight this boss on level 2. And to see how things go with a level 2 boss, it might go poorly, because, you know, video games are happening. So yes, a lot of just strategy here in building your army and having your synergies between classes and all of that good stuff there. So we did indeed beat that boss and head down to the 3rd level here, and Untitled Goose Event. The Goose game. A gray goose grabbed 10 tokens from humans and bolted away. Catch the goose and don't hurt it. Look, peace was never an option, but we're gonna try it. The goose let's go, but mauls Lena horribly, and they bleed to death. In revenge, the humans smother and skin the goose. So a lot of meat and more food in my inventory. Look, man, humans are expendable in this game. They're puny. I can just take that human and give them what was lost there on that. Order 2 more, and you get a sword, and you get a spear. You know, expendable. It's fine. My army is my army, and they're doing all right. And so there you have pretty much the basics of Despot's game, out now on Steam, 15 bucks. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos right here. I'll see you next time, and I'm out.